name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the Bookie Killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer, sitting here with my fill-in co-host, the paparazzi, filling in for the big Skipper today. Skipper's not feeling too well, so he needed a little day off. As you know, with the rain and everything out here in Las Vegas, fuck, everybody's sick right now, dude.
Yeah, everybody in my daughter's school, man, everybody is sick right now. Thanksgiving's coming up. We got to get them some winners here to get everybody feeling healthy.
Well, all you got to do is listen to the podcast. You get those golden nuggets every single day. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the show's coming live and direct from our office here, state-of-the-art studio at VIP Sports. November 21st, 2019, 1 week away from Thanksgiving.
Unbelievable.
Thanksgiving's one of my favorite holidays, and I'm sure it is for all you guys. I'll make sure I keep coming with these winners so we can feast. Make sure you have a great Christmas this year as well. Anyway, guys, November 21st, podcast number 243.
Absolutely insane.
243 podcasts, bro, and going strong, like I said. Anyway, guys, advertising opportunity. If you're watching or listening to the show, you own a small business, you work at a company, interested in getting involved in this booming sports betting business, just email me, advertising@VIPSportsLasVegas.com. We'll get back with you with all the details, how you can become a sponsor of the show.
And if there's any time, there's no better time than right now with all legalization going on across the country.
You ain't lying.
This is the time to get involved, guys.
It don't matter what kind of business you're in. You want to get in any type of business where you want people to invest or you got people that are looking to make money, advertise on the VIP Sports Podcast. My clients have a lot of money, and people that are sports betting that listen have a lot of money to invest as well.
Yeah, there's a reason the NBA, MLB, NASCAR, everybody are getting involved with the sports books and everything right now. It's because of how big this industry is.
Well, yeah, MGM and Caesars Palace didn't sign with the league for no reason. Right. It's all about money.
Yes.
So the NBA's like, all right, you guys can promote all our stuff in your sports book. We just need a little piece of the action.
And they took it.
Yeah, they sure as fuck did. Anyway, today's show, we're going to do a preview of NHL. Mm-hmm. By the way, I'm sure you guys seen me. I went to the hockey game the other night, Golden Knights. What a fantastic game that was as well.
Yeah, they showed you and Cruz on the big screen a couple of times. I saw that on TV.
Well, you know, it is what it is. When you're sitting down there in the front, I had to take Cruz, the #1 salesman for the week. So took him. We had a great night, enjoyed it, went out, had a little fun, stopped by the Rhino for a little bit, you know, to check out a couple fine hoes. And
what was better, the game or the Rhino?
I'd have to say the game was exciting. The Rhino was relieving.
Oh, okay. That's a good word to use.
Absolutely. We're also going to recap a little college football. Guys, week football number 13.
Unbelievable.
We told you guys the season was going to go fast, and sure as fuck it is. You want to get a hold of us? 877-220-6540. If you're looking for a free sports pick, go to my website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. We have packages for all size shapes of sports bettors. Yep. Whether you're small or tall, crawling or balling, we got a package that's just exactly for you. And right now, guys, there's more money to be made in sports betting than any other investment in the world. If you're looking for a second income, you're not getting the money that you need from your job, this is definitely the opportunity of a lifetime to make sure that you're taken care of.
And you got all the holiday basketball tournaments coming up too. Guys, forget, you're going to be off for Thanksgiving. You got the college football games, but all the college basketball tournaments, especially we have a couple here in our backyard that you've been able to capitalize on year in, year out, and there's no better time to call than right now.
No doubt about it. So at the end of the day, we just want to make sure that everything is on the up and up and we take care of you. So if you're watching this podcast on YouTube, make sure you join the live chat in the beginning of our episode. Whatever you guys got to say. I usually put the show out during halftime of the football game. You can go on that live chat. I'll mix it up with you guys every week. Make sure you press the subscribe button and the notification button, that little bell, to make sure you get alerts to everything that we do. We always appreciate your thumbs up. We read every one of your comments. And from the bottom of my heart, everybody that's been following us from day one, people that have supported us, we truly appreciate your support. And like I said, if you like what we've done so far, you're going to love where we're going. Where else can they listen to us at, Poppy?
Well, they can listen to us VIP Sports Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, Pocket Cast, and all other major podcast platforms. Or simply just ask Alexa or your preferred smart speaker to play the VIP Sports Las Vegas podcast. We post new episodes every Thursday night. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at VIP Sports LV. And if you don't want, call us direct. Message me if you want to call and get a hold of Steve, message him. That's the best way to get in touch and do business with Steve.
Well, yeah, and also don't forget it's time to up your swagger for the holidays. Make sure if you ain't got that absolute blowout winter hoodie, you make sure you cop it. Every time I wear that thing, I get nothing but compliments. And like I said, I'm going to get mine. You know, I'm shining. You deserve to shine as well. So make sure you go to absoluteblowoutwinter.com, pick up that merchandising line immediately.
Now, is there going to be, being that Black Friday's coming up and the holidays, are there going to be a couple of specials on the
Yeah,
site
we're going
so
to do a Black Friday special on all of our merchandise. We want everybody to have it. We've sold over 11,000 shirts and sweatshirts. So, like I said, the people are actually loving it.
Yep.
Haven't had any complaints. So make sure you check that out as well. Let's move into a couple gambling stories, Paparazzi.
I'm ready.
A recent video clip surfaced of Jay-Z acting stunned as he watched Yo Gotti lose $500,000 in blackjack.
Right.
Here's the question. I bet huge on the regular, obviously, but what's the biggest or craziest bet you've ever witnessed from anybody from gambling?
I mean, we live out here in Vegas, so I mean, we witness a lot of stuff. You're a big baller. So
Well, the biggest thing that I ever witnessed was myself when we had $500,000 on Tom Brady in the Patriots.
Yeah.
And when they got that, I went outside mad as a motherfucker. They were getting ready to score, and they threw that interception in the end zone, which gave us the win.
Right, well, that's Seattle, right?
Everybody that was around me was pretty intense in that situation. So
I mean, even when I first started my first Thanksgiving party with you, I witnessed you put in $80,000 into a slot machine.
yeah, when you're at a local bar and you blow $100,000 on a $10 machine, that's a little bit more disgusting and disturbing than seeing somebody lose $500,000 on blackjack for sure.
Yeah, I mean, so there's lots of crazy stories. I mean, when you hang out with you, it's on the regular. But, I mean, Jay-Z seeing somebody lose $500,000, I don't think that's the first time he's seen somebody lose big money like that.
Well, no, but like I said, Yo Gotti ain't worth $100 million either. So
No.
when you blow $500,000 when you're only worth a few mil,
Right.
that definitely hits the bank account. And an OG would probably be like, fuck, man, what's this kid doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's do a little quick NHL. On October 24th, I said the Colorado Avalanche are red hot. Did I not? 8-1 to the over in the first period. Guess what the result was? Colorado is now 18-3 to the over in the first period. Did you hear what I said? These first period hockey totals are absolutely outrageous. Colorado Avalanche 18-3 to the over in the first period.
I mean,
That's a net 15 units, guys.
anybody who bets sports, anybody who watches sports shows, podcasts, TV shows, this is very serious, guys. If you like stuff, you want to knock on people, anybody who's watched this podcast the last 2 seasons, there is no debate. The first period hockey stats that we've given you guys in plays are not hitting at least 80%. You literally could be putting your children through college,
Yeah, no
paying
doubt.
your mortgage off.
Well, yeah, I am.
Right.
Like I said.
I mean, they should be following you and then
First period
doing
totals
business
pay
with
my
you.
child support,
Yeah.
pay my mortgage, they pay every fucking thing I need to do.
Right, you're not worried about what game's on TV. You're worried about treating this as a
I'm
business
looking to get
and
paid.
making money.
I'm looking to get paid.
Correct.
Dallas Stars, by the way, 11-2 in their last 13 games. Dallas has been scoring the puck in their last 3 games and have gone over. But be careful. Dallas has only allowed 14 goals total in their last 8 games.
Yep.
So they've been playing some good defense. The goaltender's been getting the job done as well. So, guys, get your pen and a piece of paper out. We're going to go over some hockey nuggets for you guys. Obviously, these ain't chicken nuggets. These are golden motherfucking nuggets. Write this down. Hockey nuggets, full game over. These are hockey games that you want to bet the over for the entire game. Florida Panthers, 16-5 to the over for the full game.
75%,
Washington Capitals, 9-1 to the over at home in full game.
90%.
Yeah, at home, though. Keep
Right.
in mind, 9-1 to the over at home, the Capitals. Edmonton Oilers, 5 straight overs in the full game.
Right.
5 straight overs in the full game.
You've had them the last 3.
You can't get stats like this in football, college basketball. It's just not out there. You'll find trends, but you'll never find trends like this.
Right.
College football, basketball are very lucrative, but you have to pick your spots. The trends that are coming out in hockey, the trends stay that way for a long, long time. You know what I mean? Right. So if you want to go on a run, you definitely want to stay in them hockeys.
You have any friends that like betting sports? That's what I thought. Next question. Gambling's a $1 trillion industry. Everybody out there is making money. I own a sports betting consultant business here in Las Vegas.
All day winner.
I'm this close from having my business blow the up. I'm the one that tells you who to bet on. I'm not the bookie. I'm a bookie killer. I'm the Michael Jordan of this business. Let me do my job, please.
When we want to move big money on games, we come out to Vegas.
When you buy stock on the LA Lakers, you know the coach, you know the 5 players, you know the injury, and you know the opposing team that they're playing. Why the would you bet the stock market? What? Got him.
Let's get it. You know that's all we do is win, right? Winning is the easy part.
I'm getting paid. You do like making money, correct?
Anyway, let's do a little quick college basketball hot starts. Who's starting hot?
Well, the Coppin State Eagles have started 6-0 against the spread so far.
6-0, Coppin State.
Delaware Blue Hens 5-0 against the spread. William and Mary 5-0 against the spread. Penn State 4-0 against the spread. The San Francisco Dons 4-0 against the spread, and the Arizona Wildcats are also 4-0 against the spread.
Now, guys, look me in my face right now and tell me that you've been betting in college basketball Coppin State.
They haven't.
You can lie to me, just don't lie to yourself. Tell me that you've been betting Delaware Blue Hens. Tell me that you've been betting William Mary, Penn State, San Francisco, Arizona. If you bet these fucking 6 teams right here, what is that? 8, 12, 22, 28-0 on these 6 teams against the spread.
You know, another point, if you look at some of those teams, a lot of those teams are in added games. And the scamsters that you guys deal with, the guys in their underwear, they have no clue, no information. They probably don't even have the lines on these added games. These are the kind of games that Steve gets the information from, and these are the kind of games he makes money with. He's not looking for North Carolina Duke. Those aren't the necessary games that he needs to make money on. But a game like Coppin State or William Mary is where he gets his information on and can make you money, and that's why you want to call him and do business with him.
Not only that, but make sure, because coming soon, I'll do our full college basketball breakdown with conferences and totals like we do every season. Right. Remember, in college basketball, the lines are still soft as cotton. They're going off last year's power rankings. This is the time of the year where you can actually catch the book slipping. You wait another 2 months when they have it all dialed in, and it's going to be really, really tough to win in college basketball.
Yep. Unless
you have a professional like myself who actually deals with players, coaches, CEOs, and more importantly, the guys that make the line out here in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm 4th generation born and raised in Las Vegas. I'm not some guy in Pennsylvania sending out text messages acting like I'm the best in the fucking world from a 1-bedroom apartment. You know what I mean?
They don't understand the relationships that you have and how busy you are dealing with these relationships.
Well, it occupies my whole day. That's why after I do the podcast, I got to go into the office and grind for a few hours, and then we got to go right back out and film sportsbook reviews. So
then you got to meet clients. You go and you meet with the sportsbook directors and stuff like that. Your day doesn't end.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to take games from a guy that you see at a Laker game or a guy that you see driving around with a purse or anything like that, that's on you, dude. If you want a guy that actually has an office in the same location for 20 years, a company that does $15 million a year in business, believe me, guys, people don't pay you for losing. Real fucking simple. Do I lose? Absolutely. But as long as you win 3 games to every one you lose, have you ever had a problem going 4-1?
I don't.
Have you had a problem going 3-1?
No.
That's 75% all day long, dude. Let's do a little quick NBA. Sacramento Kings, guys, 8-0 against the spread in their last 8 games.
Yep,
is that fucking amazing?
That is amazing. They're hot right now, and I don't think many people know that they're 8-0 against the spread the last 8 games.
Miami Heat, 11-12 against the spread.
11-2.
11-2, sorry. 11-2 against the spread and 8-2 to the under in their last 10 games.
Right.
So if you're betting Miami Heat in the under, you've been getting paid like a motherfucker in the last 2 games,
yes,
or 10 games, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do a little college football recap, Poppy. What do we got?
All right. Well, 4-0 against the spread in totals. Memphis is covered. The Memphis game also went over, as we told you last week. Memphis and Houston, that game would go over. It went well over. Oregon State covered. Oregon State game also went over the total. So combined, that's 4-0 combined against the spread and the totals between Memphis and the over and Oregon State over. So we gave you those 4 plays last week. Perfect 4-0.
Well, yeah, it's a 4-0 against the spread and totals. So these are games that we actually give you before they play. If you go and rewind all of our podcasts over the entire year, we've given out more free plays and free picks than anybody in the fucking world.
That's for sure.
People might give out free plays or talk about games, but we're over 70% on the entire year on the fucking podcast, guys. If you just followed the podcast games, that's why a lot of people ain't calling in. You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't mean, guys, that we don't have losers on the podcast, because we do. And again, Steve and Skip, these aren't the games that
They're just
are
trends,
playing
games
on their
that look
own.
good on paper.
We're trying to help you guys out here, but if you really want to make the money, 877-220-6540.
Also, we gave you 2 over trends in the Virginia Tech versus Georgia Tech, if you remember. But we also said be careful, because the under's 9-3. The last 12 times these teams have met, result, the game went under.
Right. That was a game, guys. We're giving you the stats, but that wasn't a game we were playing. There were stats on both ways there. The game did go under. So there you go.
That's pretty much what it is. College football Week 13 previews. Can you believe we're Week 13 already?
Skip sat here and said, guys, it's going to be over before you can believe it. It is just about over. We got 2 weeks left. That's it.
Exactly. You guys are still taking free plays through text message. You guys are still searching the internet looking for free stuff. Guys, let me explain something to you very, very fucking carefully. Free could be the most expensive word in the world. Somebody gives you a free play, you bet $1,000 on it and the game loses. Can you tell me what part of free that was? Cheap things aren't good and good things aren't cheap. A prostitute, you're sitting in Caesar's Palace, prostitute comes up to you, tells you she wants to suck your dick and fuck you for $50. Don't you think that may be a red flag? Don't you think that she might have bumps on her pussy, or maybe even better, give you a disease? Guys, you get what you pay for. And in this world, if you're looking for free shit, you're going to end up with nothing but shit in your hand, and that I can guarantee you. The packages we have here at VIP Sports are affordable for everybody. We have packages for all sizes and shapes. So let's do a little College 13 preview, Poppy.
All right. Well, we got this week Texas A&M at Georgia. The total on the game is 44. Georgia is a perfect 5-0 to the under their last 5 games.
The under, not the game.
Correct.
They're 5-0 to the under. You guys keep betting your favorite teams or teams that you like to win. All the money is in the fucking totals right now.
Texas A&M is 4-1 to the under their last 5 road games. Georgia is 5-0 to the under its last 5 SEC games. So the question is, 44-point total. Is it a good total or is it a little off?
I would say it's probably right where it needs to be. It's a legitimate total. However, 44 is still kind of low, so you might want to take a chance and go get that under and get yourself some fucking money. I tell you that right now.
All right, so we're leaning towards the under there as our play.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Moving on to Western Kentucky at Southern Miss. The total on this game is 51.5. Now, both teams are hot as a fucking pistol against the spread.
They are.
Southern Miss only allows 13 points per game at home. Western Kentucky allows just 20 points per game on the road. The total has gone under in 5 of Western Kentucky's last 6 road games. Southern Miss is 5-2 to the under in its last 7 games overall. Here's the question. With these stats and trends, do you think 51.5 is a good number?
I mean, I think that number is a little high, and that does bother me a little bit. But the way these two teams play defense, I like the under.
I still agree, though. They raised that up a little bit due to the fact that the under is pretty much the play, so they add a few points on there to try to trap you. Either way, but like I said, the total under is definitely what people are looking at.
Yep.
You want to move into some Week 12 NFL?
I do, but I think we got to take a break first.
They can break my fucking nuts. I'm not taking a break.
all
My
right,
sponsors can eat my dick. I'm not taking a break. We'll finish out the show, tell these guys all about how to make money. They're not
Perfect.
trying to look at commercials and sponsors. They're trying to look at how the fuck to get paid.
Perfect.
So we're going to
I'm
move
happy
right
with
on
it.
to NFL Week number 12.
All right.
NFL recap. We talked about the top 4 road teams to the under: Cincinnati, New England, Pittsburgh, and Buffalo. Guess what the result was, Poppy? Cincinnati, New England, and Pittsburgh all went under on the road. The only one that went over was Buffalo.
Against the shitty Miami defense.
But still, out of the 4 teams we told you to take under, it went 3-1, 75%.
I'll take it all.
Guys, these are serious fucking trends and serious ways for you guys to make money. Week 12 preview. Tampa Bay at Atlanta. Atlanta's minus 4.5 with the 51 and a half? 51.5 total. Tampa Bay has 8 straight overs.
Yeah.
So for all you guys that live in Tampa Bay that keep betting your team, bet the fucking over. That's how you get the money. The over, by the way, is 4-1 in the last 5 times these teams have played. So on paper, you might want to look for the over on the Tampa Bay-Atlanta game. Atlanta, by the way, 4-2 against the spread, and its last 6 games against the NFC oppression. So, you know, you got to look at certain matchups, certain divisions. You know, these teams play out of the country now. I mean, you know, they said that there was talk about NFL teams, you know, moving over there to Europe. And
Yeah, they were saying that the LA Chargers may be moving to London.
not happening. I can tell you guys that right now, that they're not happening. However, the London gives the NFL so much fucking money.
Correct.
It's not even funny.
Yep.
They make more money on those couple games than they do on probably half the year in sponsors and fucking merchandising.
Yeah, I think there'll be a team in London. I don't think it'll be a franchise moving from here over there, but I do think there'll be a team in London within the next 3-4 years.
Well, I think it's going to be a deal with the NFL where the games are just played there. That way they just get the money and play, because it goes a lot deeper.
Right.
None of these players are going to move to London and move their family, put their kids over in London schools, not to mention they're going to have to pay different type of taxes.
Right.
They're going to have to receive the money.
Right.
You're getting money from the U.S., cashing it in London. It's just
Traveling, scheduling.
it's a big thing. Yeah, traveling and scheduling. No way a team's going to live in London and fly to the United States every week to play.
Right, that's true.
Just not going to happen. Atlanta 4-2 against the spread in their last 6 games, like I said, against NFC. Tampa Bay, on the other hand, 0-6 against the spread in their last 6 games overall.
This game is a little bit intriguing. Atlanta was a team that I think was about to be written off. I think their coach, Dan Ryan, was about to be fired. Matt Ryan, you were looking at like, is he done? However, the last 2 weeks, they went into New Orleans and shut New Orleans down. They went into Carolina and absolutely killed Carolina. And Atlanta has really turned themselves around. I think this is a key game. Do we see that Atlanta is for real and fighting back? Tampa Bay is a team that they score a lot of points. Mike Evans is the second leading receiver in the NFL. And you have them scoring a lot of points, so it keeps them in games. But does Atlanta's defense that's shown up the last 2 games come in here and shut Tampa down? And is it a low-scoring affair, or does it be a shootout? This is an interesting game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. With a 51.5 total, here's the question. With these trends that we're talking about, are you surprised that the total isn't higher? And are you surprised Atlanta isn't a bigger favorite?
Right now, I'm surprised that Atlanta is not a bigger favorite.
I agree. The spread should be 7 on that game for sure.
Right now, I agree.
So, although Atlanta really hasn't been good against the spread, like you said, all year long, they have done some good stuff, and lately they've been getting their shit together.
We're going to give out a lean towards Atlanta.
No doubt about it. Atlanta Falcons to get the job done, get those dirty birds in, and get your motherfucking money. But anyway, guys, we just wanted to go over a quick preview, give you guys a little information on how to make money. It's going to be a short podcast today due to the fact that we have a special Thanksgiving edition podcast coming next week. Might even have a special guest show up to talk a little shit. But at the end of the day, guys, sports betting right now is in full effect. It's easier to make money right now than ever because you have a lot to choose from. If you're going to the mall and you're going shopping and you go into a store and they only have a selective amount of things because they're holding everything to release for spring, you're not really going to find the selection you're looking for.
No.
Right now in sports betting, it's like every item in a store is there for purchase. All of their fucking shit from the back, all their shit from out of the country. Right now, you have a literally
Smorgasbord.
It's just ridiculous on how many options you have to choose from. So be careful when you pick who you bet. Don't just go betting your team or a team you like or a team that looks good on paper. Dig deep, do your homework, and find marquee matchups that you can actually make money on. These casinos aren't getting bigger and bigger and bigger because you guys are winning. Sports betting isn't becoming legal in every fucking state because you guys are winning. It's a fucking multi-trillion-dollar business. They want your tax money, the state wants your tax money, and the casinos want the rest of your money. So you got to be real careful in this business, guys. This is a game for big boys. For all you new amateur sports bettors out there that are just getting into the business, call me and take advantage of it. Here's what I'll do for Thanksgiving. You call the office as soon as you see this podcast. I'm going to run a promotion for you guys. I'm going to give you 7 days of owner selections. You heard what the fuck I said. 7 days of owner selections. Instead of spending $2,500, it's $250. If you're serious about making money for Thanksgiving, you want to be with Steve Stevens, El Scorcho, and you want to scorch these fucking bookies for the holidays, $250. I'll work with you for 7 days. You'll get those first period hockey totals. You'll get my basketball in college. You'll get a couple NBA plays. And more importantly, you'll get that college football.
And
As
you'll literally pay for their Thanksgiving.
That is a fucking fact. You want to pay for Christmas? You want to pay for Thanksgiving? Call now. Take advantage of that $250 promotion. 7 full days, all sports. You're not going to get a better opportunity. Bottom line is, guys, we love you. It's the biggest fucking time of the year to make money. My whole life revolves around eating, sleeping, breathing, sports betting. A lot of people do it for fun. A lot of people like to go eat, chicken wings and chicken fingers or go to the sports book and get a free hot dog. You could put that hot dog right up your fucking ass. All you're going to do is end up with heartburn and an empty pocket. If you actually want to break these bookies and start eating filet mignon after your game hits, 877-220-6540. And more importantly, during these gloomy days, during the times where people are sick, if you broke up with your girlfriend or she's dating a 19-year-old or whatever the fucking case is that's got you down and out, remember, your mind is a terrible thing to waste. You can be whoever you want to be. Don't let people kick you down. Stand strong. Accomplish your goals. Set short-term goals and achieve them. Don't set goals that are unachievable because all that does is get you depressed and down and out. If you're at your business, you're not performing the way that you're supposed to, look at the top guy. Look who's producing the best and see what he's doing and imitate it until you get where he is and then surpass. If you're at a job that you don't like right now, make sure you keep working that job and look for other opportunities. Because if you quit your job and you're not doing nothing, but you're looking for other opportunities, nothing will come your way. The only way that you get shit done is by working your fucking ass off. Nothing is handed to you in this fucking world unless you're some trust fund fucking kid, which I don't know too many of myself. I come from nothing. Mom had nothing. Dad had nothing. I bought my mom a house in Summerlin. Bought my dad a house in Summerlin before he passed away. It's all about family. If you don't have family and people that you love, money doesn't mean a motherfucking thing. I'm like Biggie Smalls, more money, more fucking problems right now. You know what I mean? The more money I get, the more problems I have in different directions. But I just want to let you know, I love you guys. My job is to motivate, inspire you. Go have yourself a beautiful day. Motivate yourself. Tell other people how good they look. Compliment other people. And that shit will go around and come right back to you tenfold. We love you. On behalf of VIP Sports and myself, have a beautiful day. And remember, don't let the players be the only ones to get paid. We'll see you next week for the special Thanksgiving edition. We love you.
Oh, yeah. Fuck 'em. I don't even rap, but we had to do this for him anyway, Dirt. Fuck 'em. #1 documented company in the motherfucking world, huh? Yeah, I'm right here, Dirt. Hustler, Bookie Killer, my money long. Now I'm legit, but I used to get my money wrong. I used to pimp, jack fools to get guap. So last thing I sweat, some sucker punk cop. Ride like a boss when I'm in the ghost. You run up on it, bang, another hit of smoke. Came from the bottom and found a way out. Why? Bet sports ain't never gonna play out. 10 grand to lose, 20 to gain. In my brain, my game's stronger than cocaine. Gotta get paid tonight, you motherfucking right. Play with my money, you're playing with your motherfucking life. White, rich, and hard, new reality start. 19, I had a $100,000 car. Fuck your bookie, I'm taking them all down. Kiss my ass, twist the cap off the crown. Cause I ain't trying to take no shorts. I'm CEO of VIP Sports. You motherfucking right, and I'm a hustler. Get it right, motherfucker. Steve motherfucking Steve. Best motherfucker alive.